Good afternoon, guys. Ronan here from Old Irish Gaming. It is Saturday, the 10th of April 2021, and we're just going to have a quick chat today, 5 or 6 minute chat, hopefully, about mines, resources, and what I think will be important when resource gathering, mining, and all these other things come online. So, good few people have been. We've been chatting about this ourselves in Discord recently, and a good few people have asked me on YouTube, well, what do you think is going to be important? What kind of resources? So we have a few here. I'll give you a look through my property list, and I think anything that's valuable in Earth One is going to be valuable in Earth Two. Shane has already made some reference to the point that oil will be important and valuable to the economy, but they're going to try and aim for green energy more so if they can. So we have a few ideas that we will need oil certainly, and we will need other things. I'll have a quick look through these and I'll give you a look at some of my examples down and where they are. Again, if you want to follow what I'm doing, if you want to buy in, say, beside me or close to me on any of these resources, just go to our Discord. The address is in the comment section below. And you can come to our Discord. We have a section there called Mining and Resources. And I actually publicly put up where I have these places. So you can just link straight onto them and buy them if you fancy them. So I have a diamond mine there as the first one in Russia. The Bergen oil field is probably the biggest oil field in the world. That's in Kuwait. I think it's just south of Kuwait City. Well worth looking at. I have an iron mine in North Macedonia. I have another oil field in Libya. Copper mine in Mongolia. Gold mine in Guinea. There's lots of gold, there's lots of resources, and I think there's lots of value to be had in Africa. If you look at that, I think it's well worth your while. There's a lot of cheap tiles there, and you can get in these resources in Africa. Definitely worth a look. I have another gold mine there that is also in Guinea. Gold mine in Suriname, that's South America. But we see industrial resource, busy residential. Stone quarry in the United Arab Emirates. Not sure about that one. It might be very valuable, but I just thought it was an interesting one, so I bought into a stone quarry. What do we see? Where else? Then I have beachfronts. Armenia, property beachfront, mega cities, coastals, Italian border, Thailand. I certainly have some wooded areas. And again, there are some very cheap ones there. East Timor, now that actually the wooded area is part of Penjun, the YouTubers megacity that I'm involved in. But certainly I think timber will probably be a good resource as well. There are quite a few places you will find big timber areas cheap also. So you can keep an eye for that. I would recommend you to look at South America for that one. What do we see? What else have we got in resources? So mining area in Ivory Coast. Natural resources, timber. That's in Niue, at the island of Niue. Seafront properties. Major mining resources in Mali. Big mine. There's a huge gold mine in Georgia. That's one of the better ones, certainly. We've another gold mine there in the Dominican Republic. Gold mine in Tanzania. Uranium mine in Namibia, and that is in Africa, and that is quite good value. That's probably a good one to get in on there. Gold mines, that is in the Ivory Coast, again, African. Uranium mine, South Africa, that's a good one. I have uranium in South Africa, and I've also got gold mines in South Africa. So I would suggest you have a look at that. Another gold mine in Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan is cheap, guys. You can get in there really cheap, and that's quite a big gold mine. That produces a lot of gold in Earth 1, and we kind of presume it will produce a lot in Earth 2, you know. Gold mine, Guyana, South America. Earth resource, I'm not sure what that is. I have it badly labelled, as you can see. Petroleum resource, Yemen. That's an oil and petroleum plant in Yemen. Another mining resource there, no name on it. Yes, I need to re-tag some of my some of my places. Class 1 natural resource, that's an oil field in Mongolia, close to Ulaanbaatar. I have another mine there, which that's a gold and rare earth mineral, so I'm not sure what exactly, but it's a gold plus something else. Uzbekistan, worth a look. And what do we see then? Have we anything on the last page? We've another gold mine there in Laos, cheap to get in. Rare earth elements in Afghanistan, not sure which exactly, but it's some type of mining pit. Uranium mine, I think that's in Russia, if I'm not mistaken. Again, they're not quite well labelled. Oil field in Kazakhstan, and again, Kazakhstan, cheap one to get into. Like I'm presuming that even though certain cheaper countries or cheaper tile prices in countries will still produce the same resources as expensive countries. So you'll get more bang for your buck if you buy cheap tiles and they produce the same thing. We've oil fields there in Oman, certainly worth looking at. I think that's there's another gold resource there in Bhutan. I've a lot of gold. Oil fields, Kuwait, oil fields, Kuwait, oil fields, Kuwait. Gold mine. Here's all my gold mines in South Africa. I like these ones. I bought these ones. Fairly good value. Pretty happy with them. I'm going to hold on to those. Hopefully they will all produce quite a bit of gold in the long run. And that particular mine is well known. That produces quite a lot of gold in Earth 1. I'll give you a quick look at some of them. Won't delay too long. So this first one here. This is a really huge mine. Well, I'll just see what is this one. This is copper mine. This is a copper mine in Mongolia. That one there. It's pretty easy with the open face mining. It's easy enough to find them because obviously they look like mines. This one here now, obviously it isn't quite as striking as the last one. This one here is in, I would say this is an African one. It is indeed. That's in Guinea. Now Guinea I think is a great one to buy into. And again, let's have a look at the tile price. Yeah, tile price 54 cents, 53.5 cents, 54 cents. So it's certainly worth your while to have a look at that, But yeah, as I say, I think it is going to be a big thing going forward. We are going to be required, not required, but we're going to make money or essence, or we're going to make something from mining in the game. So I think it's a good time to buy in before there's a big rush on mining. I was saying to somebody on YouTube, now is the time to buy in, get into your mines, good mines, get them set up, before everybody else kind of starts joining in mining, So certainly well worthwhile to have a look. There's plenty of wood there on that one. And again, timber probably will be a big resource. There are plenty of places with huge timber reserves. Well worth looking at. I'm not sure, where do we see what part of the world this one is? Oh, this is the one in Niue, I'd say. Yeah, that's what it is. But there are some huge resources there in South America also. So that's it. I'm not going to stay on too long. I don't want to bore you. Just to say, have a look at the mining. If you want some ideas, come to our Discord. Have a look at resource and mining section. Everything is there where I am. You can just hop in there. I've kind of done the research for you, and buy them up beside me. If you have any good ideas about mining, if you have any good ideas about resources, if you'd like to share them with me, by all means, say it to me in private on Discord, or stick it in the comments here on YouTube. We can have a chat about it. I'm always interested in hearing new ideas. Again, I don't know it all about Earth 2. It's still in development. I love to hear what other people have to say and what you think will be important in the next phase of the game. What's the important resources? What do you think will make something in the line of money, So by all means, come over to Discord and have a chat, or we'll chat here. Guys, thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you Monday with European pricing. And until then, take care. Bye-bye.